Hey everybody, welcome to Halfbeard's Hut's Heads Up. Today we're looking at Pixel Junk's Nom Nom Galaxy. Pixel Junk, same people who made all those weird games on PSN. They've started putting stuff out on Steam, because that's what this is. It's in early access. So let's jump into it. As I said, early access, it's a little rough, so it's not going to be quite necessarily where you want it, but still some cool stuff to show here. Basically a game about making soup by playing Terraria. I know, it's weird, and I'll explain why in a second. So, I've got a base I've already kind of built up. We'll go to that in a second. Just to show the basics of building a base, why don't we go to another planet? Go to Alteria and jump in. Whenever you start a planet, you get to pick a rival. And then that rival gets loaded into, like, a fake version of the planet. And it's like their replay data or an AI version of them. Or I think it's their replay data. You then play against that, and whoever can make the most soup fastest wins. But the best soup, it's weird. Play against the bottom rank guy, because we're not actually going to stay on this world very long. Go against Penchan. Oh, alright. So it's winter. You saw there was also the winter symbol on this. There is like a seasonal thing on each planet where it can be winter or it can be like summer. And depending on which version of the planet you are on, better stuff will be around in terms of ingredients for your soup making. So first things first, I'm going to collect all this blue stuff. This blue stuff is important. It is matter. It allows me to create mechanical implements, such as my base, which I'll just plop down right there. I'm going to pick this up, because I want it. So, made this base. Next, we need something to make soup. Plop that down. Grab all this extra other matter. Just show you the absolute basics of this. Make a base. Wait for it. Yeah, I just built a soup factory. I got it, game. Thanks. Make a soup factory. Put ingredients in the soup factory. In this case, mushrooms. And then some other kind of mushrooms. And it's like Wonder Mushroom. I could get $30 for setting off a can of it. It's making a can of it right now. But I got to get that can back to Earth somehow. Or other planet or whatever. It's not really made clear. Not that kind of game. You want a deep space narrative, you go somewhere else. It's not what this is about. And wait for it to come down. It'll come crashing down in a sec. Yeah, there we go. Well, get out of the way of that. I'm trying to make my space here. There we go. I'm specifically trying to clear this out. So that I can then place a soup rocket. The best juice for soup ever made. This soup rocket. Bam! Can of soup. Put it into the soup rocket. I said put it into the soup rocket. There you go. Early access. It's, again, little places where it's a little funky. Soup rocket goes pajank into the sky. Delivers soup to all the good little boys and girls. They get double mushroom because I like mushrooms. And these guys are like, oh, fuck yeah, soup! We're space aliens who like soup. And then my soup rocket's off. I can't send more soup unless I build another rocket. But I gotta make more soup anyways. I gotta find more recipes. You gotta build a specific factory for each recipe, which is kind of a pain in the ass. As far as I know, there's no way to, like, assign a factory. In fact, let's try it. Put that in there, because we know we need that. But there's also this grass over here. This vinetry, which could be used for something. Wait for this to just go away. Go away. And then just kind of get rid of some of these vines. Come on, vines. Come on down. I want to eat you. I want to eat your delicious viney goodness. There we go. Oh no! Now I'm done. I'm gonna die. Yep. I died. By dying, I lose some matter. But I respawn back in my base. Not the end of the world. But you do kind of want to not die. These guys are like, oh, this soup's okay. That's alright soup. So, whatever. Core to the market, yeah. You want to have the best market possible. The best soup. You want to be the soup baron, basically. So let's try putting this other mushroom in here. It's not what this thing wants, but we're going to try it. No. So in order to make double mushroom soup, I need to make another soup factory, and then kind of move from there. So let's get over this way by building out my base. I mean, there are other ways to get around. Building out your base is one way. But you can also create ladders if you need them. So, by just pressing shift and up. Destroy this big mushroom. Though the big stuff I've noticed, a lot of this big stuff doesn't actually create anything right now. At least in winter. I think if you come get it in summer, it creates stuff. Pick up some of these mushrooms. Get it back to our base. So we can make more soup. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to need to build a ladder to get up there. So, whoop. Costs a little matter. I can make a ladder. Get up there. Take this and throw it here. Insert. Lovely. And now it's going to make more soup for me. My rocket, my rocket will come back eventually. When it comes back, I'll be able to throw this new can of soup in there. Everybody will be happy. I don't know where my rocket is, but it should show where my rocket is. Maybe it got lost on the way. Again, early access. It's still a hair buggy at points. I've noticed that. Okay. Yeah, because it's winter, there's a lot of stuff that's not available. Huh. Let's see if I can get some of these vines. No, I guess because it's winter, these vines aren't available. Again, it's like a weird... You want to go to certain places at the right time. It's a weird mechanic. Yeah, the trick here is you can't... So these corridors, they don't just hang around in the air, obviously. They've got to be supported by something. Generally a strut or the rest of the base or something. And if you don't have something for it to hang out on, it becomes a bit of an issue. So yeah, made more soup. Let's go put more soup in there. Oh, come on. This platform is a little funky. Doesn't always move great. There is an upgrade system that makes that easier, but, you know, you've got to find those upgrades first. Which, those upgrades are doled out by... Let's see if I can find some. That thing down there, that weird little head in the wall, the thing that kind of looks like a robot with a top hat, those are research points. You will get some sometimes for defeating enemies, because there are enemies, you will find them around. Or for just bringing in a lot of soup, you'll get some. But generally, the best way to find them is just in the environment. And you're going to want to collect as much soup as you can, and as much research as you can, because research will make things a lot easier. Let's just get that last bit of research. Because you can see up in my, my HUD up at the top left there, I have a certain amount of research points. 50%. Once you get 100%, you unlock a key. And the key is used to basically unlock a research thing at the end of the day. There isn't a good... Because this game is segmented into days, but there's not a good counter for that here. Let's just... There we go. Give me my research! And now collect the rest of this. Get a key. They're drinking more soup. Eventually they'll get bored of the soup. Their tastes in soup will change. So you've got to be careful of that. But for now, I'm going to make them another thing of soup. Another thing of this double mushroom soup. Because it's what I can make. It's what's available. There's all these mushrooms around. So, you know, stick with what you know. All that money get. Lots of really good, like, weird, symbology in this game. Like, really good, like, future alien-looking stuff, if you know what I mean. It's also just like a weird enthusiasm this game has. At a certain point, like if things get really exciting, there's a, and you get to the point where it's like, oh, it's fever time because it's like fever money time or whatever. It starts playing, like I think it's like Cucaracha basically for no good reason. It's just a weird game. Oh, I guess I've already got mushrooms in there. All right. I can also buy stuff for my base. Not that. Aside from just building it out. I can buy shot towers, because as I said, enemies will come, and this is allowed. It's a tower defensey sort of thing. I can also buy these robots here. They will move and process ingredients around my base. That's less helpful than you might think, because they won't leave the base. So, you've still got to bring stuff back to the base. Let's start building down, I think, with these U corridors. U corridors are basically anti-gravity corridors, allowing you to safely process your way down. Oh, look at all these ingredients down here. Yeah, let's build more down this way. Build like that, and like that. You do want to make sure to connect everything properly, because if you don't, it can be a problem. Ah, I got hurt. So yeah, now I can, might want to build another one. Yeah, now you can see, I'm anti-gravitying my way up. Go back down, get some more stuff. Yep, grab that. Transport up. Yeah, it's a weird game. Works like this. once we finish this day, we will we'll move on to my more advanced planet, because I have a planet I've been working on for a little bit longer. There's a bit more stuff in it. This, send this off to the planet. What? I'm gonna assume Earth again. Not clear. Some weird planet that likes soup. Weird space. Weird soup planet in space. Build this. Start building up too. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We'll see if it'll. Yeah, cool. It does. That's eventually ka-chunk into place. Yeah, like if you build stuff in the wrong spot, it'll kind of like fall awkwardly into place. That sound happens in this game a lot. That sound of like the routers breaking, and that's the sound of you getting a message. In this case, the fact that the game is gonna end soon. This day of it, anyways. Keep building my way up. No, look, nothing can stop me now. There we go. Hey, more matter. Free matter. Refinery. It's useful. Then I might as well just wait for the day to end, because there's not much more I can do. Any ingredients you have lying around will, you know, rot away, basically, at the end of the day. Though you can build a refrigerator to keep that stuff from spoiling on you. There's like a weird beehive or something up here. That kind of stuff, yeah, you'll find stuff like that. Those are generally like enemy hives. If you're, you know, if it's summer and those enemies are around, you can then bank off of them, basically. Oh, I should grab that flower. I don't know what that is. Never seen one of those before. So, finish the day. Shows how much soup we made. Shows the recipes we've got. And we shows, you know, we got a key. Spend this key. In this case, I could buy, I already spent it, I guess, by accidentally. But you can buy anything here like this. There's storage. I was talking about the refrigerator. I bought Astro Gliders. Allows me to increase my running speed. But there's all sorts of this stuff you can buy. There you go. So, there's robots, too, as you saw. I showed you the two robots who move stuff around earlier. There's robots who will throw stuff up, robots who will throw stuff down, robots who manage other robots, all sorts of weird stuff. So, that's the end of this day. Return to the title screen. And go to Apoxis. This is my better base. I've been working on this one for a little longer. I think I'm like 4 or 5 days into this one. I've got a reliable source of squid chowder here. So yeah, here you go. It's my base. Got a couple robots. It's much wider. I've got these shock towers. Sorry, guys. Go put this in the soup rocket. They're getting a little... I'm not doing well, though. I spent a little too long exploring, and now my base is kind of in ruins. So, just kind of show you how big a base can get. My central soup manufacturing company. We go down to my squid mine. There's these guys here. They don't know what they're doing. You can cut that out. You don't need that. I'll take that. That can go up here. That's useful in the production of this, I think. No, it's useful in the production of this. Go make gross vine grass soup. Then we'll go down into my depths. Into the depths, I said. My squid depths. Wait for it. Oh, my squid mine's gone. So there used to be a squid hive here, but it's all gone now. But on the bright side, I've got all these mushrooms that I can harvest. So pick these up, and I can just say, hey. Oh, he didn't throw it very far. I said, hey. Take this and go. There you go. He'll throw it up for me. He'll throw it up to the next floor. Next floor will process it. But well, they won't actually, because I don't have a machine for double mushroom soup up there. So let's throw all these ingredients up, make a new soup. And that's kind of the big thing of this game is you got to be ready to constantly improve your soup making methodology. So because we are out of proper squid stuff, let's get rid of something. Let's get rid of this squid area. Go here, and I just go control. Where is it not going? Yeah, here we go. Control. And I can go whoop. Destroys it. And then I make soup. Oh, I don't have the stuff for making a soup factory. I gotta go get material. Crap. Go destroy over this way. Oh, I need soup. I need soup blocks. Make some more blocks. Just trying to get that without falling off the edge. Because I don't want to do the long fall again. Though I think this guy's got double jump. Yeah, I've leveled this guy to have double jump. which is extremely useful. Like, get double jump, one of the first things you do, get double jump. It's super fucking useful. And then let's build soup factory. Throw that on there. Wait for these guys to do their business. Yup. Build it. And then go over here, pick this up. This. And like this. And we made double mushroom potage. 30 gold. Not a very good soup. Making the really good soups, kind of hard to do, unsurprisingly. So now we're going to go to the shop, and we're going to buy a Freddy. Yup. Freddy throw things up. Put him right here. That way he can throw soup up for us. And yeah, this is kind of what a bigger base looks like. Actually, I don't want him doing that. But whatever. I'll probably end up resetting this base too. Oh, these guys got extra soup. Go take it to our soup rocket if it's not back yet. Okay. You can buy a robot that will manage other robots, which I think becomes pretty useful. Because these guys just wander shit around. They're not, without the management robot, they're not very good at actually, like, doing things with any sort of precision. You know? Actually taking cans and putting them in the soup rocket, or actually taking ingredients and putting them where they need to go. They kind of just meander about, which isn't very useful, frankly. Put this in the soup rocket. Always trying to make more soup. As you can see, Bushby beat the hell out of me. I spent too long mining for squid. Did not help me. So yeah, it's got other stuff this way. Where I was finding some grass here. Go up here. My larger area. I think I've got a... Yeah, I was going to build a secondary soup rocket over here, but I forgot. Squid flour chowder. Or grass flour machine. And yeah, this kind of stuff just goes on. You build your base out as much as you can. Try to put entrances near very, like, you know, decent sources of ingredients. Looking for stuff. It's a weird game. It's still very rough. As I said, early access, they're still working on a lot of what this game is going to actually be. But it's got a neat idea. It takes the basically like Terraria format and kind of elaborates on it in some very interesting ways. You know, gives it like more structure, gives it a kind of a focus that is kind of rare in the genre. Like, it's a very interesting game in that sense. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself like this. I need to escape. It's all gonna come crashing down. There we go. At this point, I'm just going to see how far. I just want to see how far down we can go. How far across. We're just exploring for the end of this video. There's squids. Bee squids. I harvested from them before. Start going down. Yeah, it's available now on Steam. As I said, early access. It's I think it's $20 is its general price. Also, a good place to get it. In fact, where I got it, in fact, they were nice enough to send me this key, is indiegamestand.com. Not to put out a plug or anything like that, but they had run a Pixel Junk sale recently, and in order to help get the word out, they sent me a key of this. Unfortunately, they got it to me a little too late, so I wasn't able to really push it during the sale, but it is still available there. Those guys are pretty cool. Go check them out anyways. They have lots of great sales on the regular. So yeah, as always, I've been your host, Halfbeard, and we're out. Later, guys. I'm gonna keep drilling for soup. Hoping to hit a vein. Later.